Good morning. Happy Tuesday. How is everybody? Woo-hoo, what a beautiful day, huh? March 25th today. I'm going to tell you what's going on for the week, and then I will hand it over to Joy, and then Jeff. First thing, so just don't forget, because it's not on our calendar on my newsletter, but there is that pajama party. It's this Sunday. It's from 6:30 to 9 in Marion Hall. So if you are available, there is a PJ party this Sunday in Marion Hall. And the Point players will be there for entertainment. So you gotta show up for that, for sure, because they are so fun to watch. What a fun thing to do on the Sunday. All right, Maureen Gilchrist wanted to let me know that April 3rd, so that's Thursday, we are going to the orchestra. She is a season ticket holder for the orchestra. She's not able to make it, so she's got an extra ticket. So if you are interested in going to the orchestra, you can contact Maureen and let her know that you would love to go. So she wanted to put that out there, so I told her I would announce that. She'll probably get 50 phone calls now, but that is that. All right, so this is what's going on for the week. 10 a.m. upstairs, we have Robin Dora show here. She is going to be talking about the Jewish in the public office. Robin Dora show will return to Ridgepoint to present on behalf of the JHSU. Discussion and a video entitled "Those Who Serve" will be showcased. This video premiered in September 2024 in the Jewish Historical Society of the Upper Midwest 40th anniversary event. So if you're available, go upstairs to Marion Hall. Also, 1 p.m. today, we have our open art studio in the art room if you want to go get your artsy self on. Wednesday the 26th, we have 1 p.m. we have our TED Talks. There's 2 recorded videos for you. Is indoor air quality making you sick? And how to live fully after something bad happens, by the author of The Art of Compassion. 1:30 we have 500. 7 p.m. we have bingo, of course, on Wednesdays. Thursday the 27th, 9 and 11, we have our recorded coffee chats on 991. 10:15, our excursion leaves to the Mystic Lake Casino. There's room for that. You can always just go to bum around and have a nice lunch as well, so you don't have to gamble. You can just get out and about and be with friends and have lunch. Friday the 28th, we have 1 p.m. we have our coffee chats on 991. We have bridge at 1. We have poker at 1 o'clock. 4 p.m. we have our happy hour up in Marion Hall. 7 p.m. is our movie in Marion Hall as well. And the movie of this week is Hope Floats, and it is a comedy. Birdie Pruitt, played by Sandra Bullock, returns to her small Texas hometown after being humiliated on live TV by her best friend. She is met by petty people, except for one friend who's played by Harry Connick Jr. So that is the movie for Friday. Saturday the 29th, we have 8 a.m. we have our men's breakfast. 10:50 is when we depart for our ladies' luncheon. And that is to our local Taste of India restaurant. And so if you like Indian food, or you've never maybe perhaps tried it, that will be your opportunity. I believe there's still some room for that. 7 p.m. we have bingo on Saturdays. Monday the 31st, we have knit and chat at 1 o'clock. And 7 p.m. we have 500, and that is what I have for the week. So that went pretty quickly. Any questions? Oh, what day is that? This Thursday? Oh.
I am not Sarah.
No. Here, one moment. All right. I thought maybe you were going to talk about that as well. Okay. Aging with Grace and Humor. March 27th, 2025, 1 p.m. in Marion Hall. So make sure that you are able to, make sure that you, if you're available, you'll show up and support that. Okay. There's a little, that was my humor. I'm not the best at that, but that was my humor. Okay, I'll hand it over to Joy.
Thank you, Jillian. It's always a delight to share with all of you. This is such an incredible place. I'm Joy Gordon. I serve on the Resident Council as a member at large. This will be my second year. So there are 3 new initiatives of the council that I just want to tell you about so you can kind of keep them straight, because I know it can be confusing. So Sarah Janey has started her Aging Gracefully initiative, monthly programs to give us information on aging gracefully. And the first one is this Thursday, so keep an eye on that and be sure to show up. Then there's the Tasks for Us that used to be Favors for Neighbors that just launched their survey, which I help write. It pairs up one resident with the needs of another. So maybe someone needs to have someone walk their dog, someone needs sewing, someone needs secretarial help. So one person is paired up with another person. Then whatever is donated goes to the council for the benefit of all of us. So they put their survey in your mailbox. You probably saw that, right? It's not my survey, it's theirs. I created, the third thing, I created an outreach position to try to get more people involved at Ridgepoint. And to serve on the activities committee, and also to serve on the resident council. I know a lot of you have already done a lot of things, and that's great. You don't have to volunteer again, but a lot of people haven't. We're trying to reach out. So right now is a very busy time with 3 different programs going on. For my outreach position, I'm not putting notices in everybody's box unless we're unable to reach you by phone. I formed a committee of people who will reach out to those who have been recommended, or you can contact us if you'd like to volunteer. We don't want to reach out to everybody. We just want to reach out to those people we think might have some skills to share. So people on my committee so far are Ann Louise Hartman, Marcia Asp, B. Kemp, Jan Bergeson, and Journey Klugman. You may be hearing from them. If you would like to serve on my committee, please talk to me. So please note the forms on your table. I put a couple of copies on each table. So on one side is the list of activities that you can sign up for and the various aspects. So you can either help plan the activity or you can be there to help implement it, or both, of course. So those are the activities, the main activities that we have at Ridgepoint that we need volunteers for. On the other side is information about the resident council, and we always need more people to serve on the council. The council is your voice at Ridgepoint that interfaces with management. Oh, I meant to mention, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. For the activities, we have an incredibly new person on the council, Nancy Madich, who is chairing the activities committee. She has a whole committee. And wow, yes, please, we are so excited that she is helping us because activities, there's a lot of activities and a lot of work for all the activities. So thank you, Nancy. We so appreciate, and the work that I'm doing to find volunteers will help Nancy get more volunteers. So we're all working together. We've met numerous times to try to put this all together. So we're working together. So anyway, the resident council is your voice that interfaces with management. We meet each month to see how we can make life at Ridgepoint even more wonderful. Can you imagine that? We're looking for people like you who have developed talents during your lifetime who would like to share them on the council. We'll be calling people in April and May to briefly meet with you to discuss possibilities for your participation at Ridgepoint. We will respect your desires. I know a lot of you have already volunteered. You say, I've been there, done that, it's okay. And you can participate as you choose. Ridgepoint is only as great as you make it. Thank you.
All right, Jeff. And here is Jeff.
No, more humor, right? Yes. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. The last Tuesday of the month, I'm going to quit reminding you folks, but the last Tuesday of the month, I get to do a puzzle and a joke. All right? I was on vacation a few years ago. I was walking down the street, and there was a guy dressed like a pirate standing outside a bar. He was in full getup, hat, parrot, pantaloons, and eye patch, the whole deal. And this got me thinking. As everyone knows, sailors and pirates of yesteryear very often had patches over one eye. It is in all the movies, all the books, everything about sailors and pirates from the olden days. Many of them had eye patches. Why is it that old-time sailors and pirates frequently had no eyesight in one eye, so they had to wear an eye patch? They were poked in the eye. No. Anybody?
They had a parrot.
They had a parrot. That doesn't make any sense at all. Before they had radar, how did ships navigate? By the stars. What's the only star in the sky during the day?
The sun.
The sun. From staring at the sun for their navigation, they burned out their retinas. All in good. Can I do one other puzzle? That was just for that set. Okay, here's one. You've got a 3-story house. There is a light switch down in the basement that operates a light up on the 3rd floor. I don't know that I can do this because I don't think I remember. No, there's 2 switches down in the basement. There's 2 switches. One of those switches runs the light upstairs.
He's not sure.
I'll give it a shot. How can you determine what switch runs that light? You get 1 chance.
Call an electrician.
Turn it on.
Okay. Put them both down.
Okay.
Wait 5 minutes. Flip the one up. Flip the one on the left up. Wait another 5 minutes. Flip that one down. I'll do it next month. What? It's 3 switches. It's 3 switches. And here's what you do. You have them all off. You flip the one up, leave it for 5 minutes. Okay? Flip that one down. Flip the middle one up. Go up to the 3rd floor. If the light is on, it's the 3rd one, right?
No.
Go touch the middle one, thank you. If the light is off, you go touch the light bulb. If the light bulb is warm, it's the 1st switch. If it's cold, it's the 3rd switch.
Very good.
That was worth the wait, wasn't it? I got a much better reaction from that than I did on the, yes.
Very good.
At Ridge Point, we broke a record this morning. The leases were delivered yesterday about 11 a.m., correct? I got to work, there was a request that someone needed a copy of their lease, they'd lost it. It's as if Jeff Evenson is renting an apartment here. Anyway, speaking of leases, if, when you sign it and turn it in, please, turn in the entire lease, not just the signature page. Turn it all in, we'll get you a full copy back. 990, how is that going for folks?
No.
Bev? I just reset the stuff down in the garage. Yeah, are you going back to your apartment after this? Give it a shot and call me. Have you reset your TV boxes?
There's 3.
How many have reset your TV boxes and had success? Anyone? All right. Is the 990 problem mostly in the east building or west?
West.
Well, Bev's in the east, so it's both. Roger, are you getting it? And are you turning it on and off?
No, I haven't tested it for a month. It never works.
There we go.
I will now.
Something dawned on me. What kind of box do you have? What kind of cable box do you have? The old square one at Scientific Atlantic?
I don't.
How many of you have the new X1 box where the color blinks in the upper right-hand corner? The power button? Neely, is yours working? Is your 990 working?
We're like Roger, we haven't tried it.
Huh?
We haven't tried because it never works.
Well, the attitude is really horrible amongst you folks. No one's trying it because it never works. Everyone try it and we'll continue the discussion next week.
Good idea.
Means there won't be a puzzle next week. Okay, serious. Last Thursday morning, about 3:30, we were doing our rounds and we were in the east garage, and Dave Smetana, who works in the west building, met up with a stranger in our garage. And Dave said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm looking for a cell phone." And Dave says, "Okay, if you give me your ID and your cell phone number, we can call it and I can help you find it." And the guy said, "Well, I'll keep looking here." And he walked out the door and left. Later that morning, first off, I want to say bravo to Dave for doing what he did and the way he did it. We're not here to play cop or apprehend anyone. It's let them know you're here, that you're not going to cause any problems, and get them the hell out of here, and we'll get people that's their job to come and do that. So, later that day, later in the morning, someone came in and said their car had been broken into the night before. And so that got us looking, and there were a number of cars that had been broken into. Not broken into, they were unlocked. So they were all typically the glove box and the center console were ransacked and nothing was missing. In one car there was a bag of garbage bags left. And in another car there was a cigarette lighter left. But we found nothing stolen. We did, one of you fine folks suggested that maybe someone stole a garage door opener. And so we changed the code on the garage and changed all the openers. As it turns out, we don't believe a garage door opener was taken. We did call the police. The police said that they have been doing extra patrol at the cliffs over the course of the last couple weeks, and that they would give us some extra patrol. But they thought that they were looking for a key left in the car, which makes sense. If the car door isn't locked with the new keyless fobs, that might mean there's a key in the car. But nothing was stolen, we think. And nothing has been reported stolen. And so a little bit, we do have a camera down in the garage. We cannot figure out how the person got in. They didn't drive in because there was no cars coming in the driveway through that
Was there a broom that was?
camera. Hang on. And then the garage door, we can see that open on the camera. And the fact that he walked out the east door, out to the gardens, everyone know where I'm talking there? That made me think that's the door he came in. There is signs of some damage to the door frame, but the way that door is constructed, I think the only way that you could break into that door would be to break the damn door. It's a very solid door. Now, when he did leave, Dave gave him about 30 seconds, and then he went and looked and couldn't see him out in the parking lot and didn't see him get in a car and drive away or anything like that. But what he did notice is that the person had put a stick in the door. Now that's pretty ballsy that he would do that to come back, but that's what we think we know. That being said, we're going to look at getting a few more cameras around here. The question, a couple things that we learned about the way we're doing things. We have fridges, refrigerators, and things piled up down by the north end of the garage. We think, well, I know for a fact, they restricted our field of view in the camera because they were taking up camera space. And I don't know, that my concern is we didn't see the fellow on camera until we had Dave on camera in the front. Getting into the weeds here a little bit. When you go back to find what happened, we have a screen that is basically a timeline of all the cameras. And as there's activity on the camera, there's colors and lines. So if half inch is 5 minutes of time, you'll have a 5-inch yellow color in the timeline. Everyone understand that, or should I stop?
Stop.
Okay, I'll stop. The camera wasn't sensitive enough to pick up someone 25 yards away. The camera is only sensitive enough, I believe, to pick up people within 15, 20 feet. So we need more sensitive cameras. Any questions on that?
Can I say something?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I live there. Second of all, I feel when the garage is open, it's open too long. I wait until the garage door closes before I go. But I don't know how many people wait.
Excellent.
That's nice that somebody does. But I-
Thank you, Gail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gail's comment was that door stays open a long time. The door stays open a long time is because we've had a number of claims of the garage door closing on people. Okay? So, if we want that luxury, yes, we should at all times stop and wait for that door to close so that we know no one with bad intentions is sneaking in or out. And that includes employees. What I saw, if that person, it was 3:30 in the morning. I mean, did he come in at 11 o'clock? When our 11 o'clock person drives into the garage, you could easily, maybe I'm watching too much TV, but you could case the place and know that someone's gonna come at 11 o'clock every night and It's not uncommon, you know, if you're running a little late, oh, I got to get punched in, all that type of thing, and they just, or it's 11 o'clock, no one's going to be around. But thank you. The point that Gail makes that we all need to listen to is wait for the door to close before you either leave or find your parking spot. Thank you, Gail. Sam.
Yeah, I've noticed that, at least in the East Building, when there are painters here or carpet guys, and they were going in and out, they put a stick in the door and leave it there for a long time.
Yep, down by the garage door.
Yeah.
There is a swinging door down by the east garage that doesn't have a key. It's just, you can go out, but you can't come in. And we'll have to tell folks, hey, it's one thing if your vehicle is right outside that door. It's another, don't put it in there and then drive away or whatever. They've got to be able to see that door at all times if they're going to leave a stick in it. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, they go upstairs, you know, go back down.
Then if they're inside, there's no reason for there to be a stick in that door. None. We'll talk to both of those groups. Anything else? All right. I am going to go back in time a little bit here, and I'm going to make a joke about the President of the United States, but it's not because of his politics, it's not because of anything, it's because he's the President of the United States. Saturday Night Live has been making fun of presidents forever, right? Here you go. Air Force One arrives, this is from 2018. Air Force One arrives at Heathrow Airport. President Trump strides to a warm and dignified reception from the Queen. They are driven in a 1934 Bentley to the edge of central London, where they change to a magnificent 17th century carriage hitched to 6 white horses. They continue on towards Buckingham Palace, waving to thousands of cheering Britons. All is going well. Suddenly, the right rear horse lets out the most horrendous, earth-shattering fart ever heard in the British Empire. The smell is so atrocious that both passengers in the carriage must use handkerchiefs over their nose. It shakes the coach, but the two heads of state do their best to ignore the incident. The Queen politely turns to President Trump and says, "Mr. President, please accept my deepest regrets. I am sure you understand that there are some things that even a queen can't control." Trump, always trying to be presidential, responded, "Your Majesty, do not give the matter another thought. Until you mentioned it, I thought it was one of the horses." I know when I'm good. Okay. 24th today? Okay. Ellen, because you weren't here last week, we're going to wish you, is she not here now? We're going to wish you happy birthday today. Ellen was in Arizona, Florida. Details, who cares? But she's back now. Tomorrow, Amira Benedict, Elsie Bechet from the same table on the 28th, Michelle Solomon on the 30th, and next week is what? April 1st? We'll do that birthday next week. No anniversaries. Let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Have a good week, everybody.